Concentrate. The fan. Pardon? No, this would be.
You want to sit on the end because you had your stuff.
Randy, nice of you to join us. Good to be here. How's the mayor?
Wonderful, wonderful. Andy too.
Okay. All right. Protection and Welfare Committee will come to order. We'll note all members are present. I have approval of the agenda.
Motion approved.
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Number 3, approval of the minutes, January
Move to
25th.
approve.
Motion by Alderman Scannell, second by Alderman Duane. Discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All the items tonight that we'll be discussing, we make a recommendation to City Council, which will be next week, Tuesday at 7. So if you're unhappy with what we did or want to make sure it gets all the way through, attend the council next week, Tuesday. Number 4, application for one of the 10 available Class B combination licenses for Creamery Cafe, 114 Pine Street. Attorney.
We have no objection from the city attorney's office.
Captain.
The Green Bay Police Department has no objection to that.
Anyone here for number 4, Creamery?
Joey, open up just
Motion to approve. Aye.
Motion by Alderman Scannell, second by
Yeah.
Alderman Duane to approve. Any questions of the applicant? Otherwise, we can just approve.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, we've been through the building, so we're
Yeah,
pretty happy with things.
yeah, real happy.
So,
Welcome to downtown.
yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck.
I thought just some
Can't wait.
information though, if you could just,
Oh.
I'd like to just make a
Motion.
motion, open the floor.
Oh,
just to
sure.
hear a couple
Motion by
minutes.
Alderman
Second.
Stoyer, second by Alderman Duane to open the floor. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. You
We
mind
just,
coming up
just
front here?
informational,
Yeah,
just,
sure.
Give us your name and address, please.
Yeah, of downtown, you're saying?
No, you're.
My personal?
Yeah.
It's Patrick Hoffman, 3003 Ashbrook Court. It's Green Bay, Wisconsin, 54304.
Do you have a question, Alderman Stoyer?
well, I guess, I know this has been going on for a while and we know that you're coming in, but we just wanted to just get a sense of how things are going, just how things are going.
Yeah, it's actually been going really good, really smooth. Most of all, thanks to the city, they've been really working with us. It's kind of a dead zone-ish back there for getting supplies or working men, but they've been working with us and guiding me a little bit, so that's been awesome. I appreciate that. But no, it's been going really good. Walls are just about all the way up inside of there. All the electrical for roughing is just about done. Plumbing, yeah, moving right along. I would say it looks like we can start our health permit April 1st, so that's really when we're looking to kick it off, being open.
Okay, I was gonna ask you that.
Sounds healthy.
Yeah, but no, it's been going really good.
All right,
It looks really cool. It's a lot different than a shipping, whatever you call it, shipping drop. It's quite a bit different, so if you haven't seen it, yeah, check it out.
Yep.
So
We look forward to it.
I just wanted to hear a little bit, so
Yeah, no, you bet.
I'm great. Thanks, Patrick.
Anything else?
Thank you,
Anything else,
guys.
gentlemen?
No, no.
Thank you, sir. Good luck.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Okay.
Without objection, we'll close the floor, and we have a motion and a second. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Number 5, application for one of 10 available Class B combination licenses for Automobile Gallery, 400 South Adams.
No objection from the city attorney's office.
No objections from the Green Bay Police Department.
All right, anyone here for Automobile Gallery?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve by Alderman Scannell, second by Alderman Duane, under discussion.
I was just gonna say that I was at the Historical Society dinner last week, and you folks got an award. Just a great job, so we could ask you about some things as well, but I think you're a welcome addition to the downtown,
Downtown.
to the city as well. So, we're happy for that.
Any questions for the applicants? No? All right, well, good luck. I know a lot of people are looking forward to it, as am I, so good luck with it.
Have you been in it?
Do we
Not
vote?
yet?
Let's vote.
All right.
Let's vote.
You gotta go. Sweet.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Number 6, application for a Class B combination license by RYRM LLC, 2148 University. Transfer from Lee and Lee.
The city attorney's office recommends denial. This is the case that was in front of the committee, I believe, last meeting, where Mary Besaw was applying for the liquor license for her grandson, who actually runs the business. We're recommending denial based on the things that Officer Matheny explained to you guys when he was here. I do have a copy of Robert Younger's criminal record that was passed around last time, but there's a couple copies at least if you want to review that.
We're in agreement with the city reference to denial to this application.
Well, if I may,
Gentlemen?
I thought most of the objection last time was that he had a straw person going for the license before him. Is that, this is the one that,
Right,
Right.
correct, but the,
and that's no longer true, so is it
Correct.
other issues?
We are recommending denial based on the criminal record, and that's what we were actually recommending on it last time. Anybody who, if he's the one running the business, we're gonna recommend denial based on his record.
Okay.
So the same thing again
Okay,
tonight.
okay, yep, okay, good, thanks.
All right. Is there anybody here?
Any questions for staff, or do you want to open the floor?
Motion to open the floor.
Motion by Alderman Starr to open the floor, second by Alderman Scannell. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Anyone here for number 6? RYRL LLC, just come up front here and give us your name and address.
My name is Robert Younger, 3491 Arts Lane, Deep here, 54115.
Rick Mallow,
Your address.
813 West St. Francis Street.
This is also my partner who is going into business with me as well. He is listed on the paperwork as part of our YM and LLC.
Come on, questions for
Um,
Alderman Steuer?
Well, like I said, it's only been a month, and, we wanted to kind of look this over a little bit, and we were just wondering if there's anything you can add to what was brought up last time. I think the fact that, we're looking at this, many times our committee, we cannot give the licenses out if there are felonies involved, so, and our hands are often tied, but, a lot of times we will give a second chance if there's an opportunity. So I guess I just wanted to hear if there's anything that's changed in the last month, or if there's anything you can do to help convince us that, we need to move forward with it.
Well, we are mostly basing our business off of a lot of food. We want to have more of a food location over there. Granted, I don't have the best past on paper, but I'm not a threat to the community or to the community in any way by getting a liquor license. I think, we have a great opportunity to bring another business into the area and to that location. And I do have a partner who is here to help me as well.
How long have you known each other?
About 3 years.
So you have worked together before? Okay. Go ahead, Randy.
Alderman
Go ahead.
Scannell?
Yep. I seem to recall there was concerns about a number of De Pere calls to that area, and you had mentioned how it's blocked and right. Do you have anything more on that?
I don't, but I do have our alderman here who
Ah.
would like to speak on our behalf.
If-
Good stuff.
And as a,
Yeah,
I'd be glad to.
that'd be wonderful.
on behalf of myself as a clerk. as
Yep.
well.
Hello, gentlemen. I'm
Hi.
Kevin Bauer, 842 Westwood Drive in De Pere. De Pere City Alderman, also the chair of our license committee. Their management team has done an excellent job, realistically, with that property. We have had, as a committee, we've had no issues. There's never been a recommendation or disciplinary action before our committee. I understand that a lot of calls do get made from that area. However, it's hard to pinpoint specifically where they're coming from. If you're familiar with that area, it's a mall. It's tough to say whether or not a call is specifically related to that building. The other thing I would point out, and the city attorney maybe can help me out with this, is that your decision should, at least the way we do things in De Pere, if you're making a decision based on someone's previous record, it should only be the portion that substantially relates to operating a business and serving alcohol. So I would say that if you're looking at someone's, previous criminal history, you should concentrate only on that portion that substantially relates on their ability to run that business and to run it properly. So I would wholeheartedly endorse this management team to operate a business in De Pere or anywhere else for that matter.
Okay, now, that was in De Pere, but now we're looking at Green Bay and
Correct.
University Avenue. But duly noted. Okay.
Alderman Scannell?
No, thank you very much. That's what I was looking for. We had talked last time about some of the things we were concerned about, and it seems like you've done a great job at the filling that space for us, so thank you. I'm good.
Thank you, Alderman Bauer. Do you know, excuse me, Alderman Bauer, or the applicant, how long have you had your license in computer?
2 years.
2 years.
It'll be up for renewal in June. That would be the 2-year point, I believe.
Back 2 years ago, was there any discussion on whether to give it or not, to grant it, or was it?
I believe it
Clean
passed
process.
unanimously, yes.
And it's been good
And
establishment since
He
then?
has been an upstanding license holder ever since.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Thank
it. Any other questions for the applicant right now?
No.
The only thing I would have here is, as pertains to related, it looks like perhaps in 2006 would be the related, the OWI, about 10 years ago. Anything since then?
Not really, no.
That would be alcohol related? I mean, there were some other issues a couple years ago. Okay, so, any other questions for?
I'm good.
Thank you.
John.
Anyone else here for this item? Anyone else? No. Without objection, we'll close the floor, and what are your wishes?
Yeah, my motion is to,
Well, I just wanted to ask council, as far as what the alderman brought up, you know, if we do things a little differently, in the sense that if there's a felony, you know, you could, a lot of times I hear if it's strictly a felony, no matter what it is, you know, denial. But he's speaking to the fact that if it's related to the business, you know, that we need to look at that. Isn't Green Bay stance pretty much any felony?
Correct, and the case law differs as to what's substantially related is. They relate a lot of things to running a bar because you're interacting with the public, you're dealing with money, you're dealing with the police officers, you know, resisting and obstructing can be related to that. Fleeing, obviously, not cooperating with police officers. Any kind of theft or burglary, obviously, is going to be related because there's money involved. So a lot of different municipalities and states differ on what they consider to be substantially related, but a lot of criminal activity can be related to working so closely with the public.
All right.
Anything else, Alderman Strayer?
No, I'm fine right now.
in the past, we have the felony, that's the state law we follow, but in the past, if enough time has passed and there hasn't been any other problems, we have taken the attitude that that felony no longer substantially relates to it. So we have granted licenses to people who've had felonies, but there's been a distance of time where we have said, well, that felony is no longer relatable. So giving giving all the testimonials we had last time, this time, I feel very comfortable in granting him his license. So I make a motion to that effect.
I would second that.
There's a motion to approve by Alderman Scannell, seconded by Alderman Strayer. Under discussion, Alderman Dwayne, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, I wasn't at the last meeting, so was this just held over? Did he have to reapply? He was denied?
It was under, the application came in under someone else who wasn't going to be any part of the bar, and so it was denied.
Dave,
Alderman,
you got a second?
Alderman Ennig?
Is this your district or is
No.
Joe Moore's?
This isn't my district.
Are you okay with this?
Yeah, I think so. I've looked at the information here, and the plan is to operate it substantially the way that it has been in the past, serving a lot of food as well as beverages. And, I did look at the criminal record, and as Alderman Scannell said, the felonies that you were talking about were, I believe, like 14 years ago. And, I did have an opportunity to stop and see the bar in De Pere, and, just from observation, it did appear that it was operating appropriately. So, I guess based on that, I leave it up to the judgment of your committee in terms of what recommendation to make.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank
That's
you,
all I
Alderman.
have.
Thanks, Alderman Ennig.
I'd just like to state for the record, since it's a tape, an audio recording, Alderman Ennig, you look smashing tonight.
Well, thank you.
Very well.
We do too.
And he's in top form tonight.
We're just talking about traffic.
Did you have anything else, Alderman Dwayne?
No, That's it.
I'll concur with the motion. Not often we get a visiting dignitary from another city to our committee, so we appreciate
Glad to
it.
be here.
Thanks for coming.
Yep, yep, thank you.
I think the combination of it being, the felony was 14 years ago, it looks like you were about 21, which I'm sure everybody's at their peak of brilliance at the age of 21.
For me, it was 20.
Oh, it's 20. You were born brilliant, Mark. So I think due to the length of time, I think we're fine. And the fact that you have a nice track record in De Pere helps a great deal. Any other comments? Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Good luck.
Thank you guys very
Thank
much.
you.
Let's go to council next week, Tuesday at 7.
Listen, yeah.
It may come up, if you really want the license, I'd say be there.
Okay. All
You
right.
know, 'cause that-
Right.
Thanks. Thank you.
We'll have to stop in.
Number 7, appeal by Timothy Gray to denial of his operator's license. Attorney?
The city attorney's office recommends denial based on the criminal record, which I've provided. I think most notably is that probation was revoked in 2014 for a case that was in 2011. So I have that starred there on the sheet as well.
Well, first, is anyone here for number 7, Timothy Gray?
Who is there?
Timothy Gray, one more time, okay, no? He's hiding in the back.
Motion, I
Right.
would motion, and I second that.
Motion by Alderman Duane, second by Alderman Stoyer to deny. Discussion, those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, opposed, motion carried. Number 8 is appeal by Thomas Davis to the denial of his operator license. Attorney?
City Attorney's Office recommends denial based on the criminal record. There was a felony in 2010. Looks like he was sentenced to 4 years in prison. And there was also a felony in 2007, sentenced to 3 years in prison. And I do have a note that he was also revoked off of his extended supervision in 2009.
Questions
Motion
for?
open the floor.
Okay. Assume you're Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Okay. Motion by Alderman Stoyer.
Second.
By Alderman Scannell to open the floor. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. If you don't mind coming up, just give us your name and address, please.
Okay, my name is Thomas Davis. I live 571 Clemens Street in Green Bay, 54302. Yes, I was revoked in 2009 due to the case in 2010, so everything was ran concurrent. I was released in 2012 of December, and I maintained employment since that point. At American Foods Group, I was released December 19th, and I've been working ever since. And I got hired December 26th. I have a letter here from the company, American Foods, and I also have a letter from.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Davis, where would you be working at?
I want to hand you this as well, sir.
Okay. And what,
I will be working at the Shell gas station. I've been there for a couple months yet, but just part-time. I was at Taco Bell on University Avenue for 3 years. Upon my release, I was working American Foods and Taco Bell simultaneously, part-time at Taco Bell.
Where's the Shell station? Is
The
that
Shell, the Pit Row Shell, the smaller one,
over here on,
on University Avenue, closer
University.
to the University Mart.
okay.
The main thing is I'm just trying to be a better pillar in the community. I made a strong effort since I've been released. You know, I had problems in the past, and sometimes your past come to haunt you. But up until this point, I made a significant change in my life and the people I involved in my life, and I made ties in the community. I live on University Avenue. I work on University Avenue. I've been at Taco Bell for 3 years. I got a better opportunity at Shell. I'm going to maintain employment at American Foods as well, but receiving the license today will help me further and get involved in management of the Shell gas station. And just working and doing the right thing has kept me out of trouble, and I'm making an effort to change my life. And this right here will further me in being a pillar in the community, because I like Green Bay, and I've made this drastic effort to do the right thing since I've been released.
where were your violations? Were they in Brown County or?
In Brown County, yes.
Okay. How old are you right now?
I'm 37 years old.
Okay.
Some people get it right away. It took some people longer than others, but I'm one of those guys that was hard-headed. And now I had the opportunity to stand to you guys on this side, other on that side. It means just a lot just to have the opportunity to talk to you about this. Green Bay has been It's my mom.
I'm his mother.
Hi.
And she can certainly talk too if you,
Well, yes.
Hey,
Come on up.
did you have anything else right now, or?
Let him say,
No.
finish what he's
Okay,
Yeah.
then I just need your name and address if you
Okay.
wanted to talk.
My name is
And you can
Phyllis-
talk again, you don't have
Yeah,
to.
you-
My name is Phyllis Courtney, and I'm a registered voter, and we as a family reside in Green Bay. My grandkids are here, and I need my strong son in my life because this is my only child, and he deserves a chance. He's been really doing a good job, and I hope you guys give him a chance. And thank you so much.
Any questions? The phone number you gave us, who was that for?
That's Kevin Norman. That's an agent, my parole agent who worked with me. He said he couldn't give no recommendations today. He couldn't write nothing, do by state law. But he said you guys have any discrepancies of why he would even allow me to work at a gas station or a liquor store, please call him or fax him or email him. He noticed that I'm really trying to make an effort. The company there, American Foods, I started from the bottom. I'm in management now. I work with the government, and they also gave me a chance. I work every day with the USDA. From a guy that really didn't know nothing about the meat industry, I took it upon myself to learn these things. The same way with the gas station. This is the only thing that I'm asking for today is just the opportunity.
Alderman, go right down the line. Alderman Dwayne?
The possession in 2012, what was that?
Possession of, I was a party to a crime to cocaine.
That's a different, that was the first guy.
Yep.
My apologies. Okay, well, 2010, it says cocaine. All right.
Yes.
My apologies, go ahead.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I have a past, and I can't take nothing from my past, but I guarantee I will not go back, and my future shows something different. Since upon my release, I made an effort to do the right thing, to go home, to get more involved in my children's life, and I just want an opportunity here in Green Bay. I plan to stay here for a while. I don't want to leave, but I'm here now doing the right thing.
Anything else, Alderman Dwayne?
Not right now.
Ms. Scannell?
With the Shell station, do you plan on going into management with the Shell station? And
If given an opportunity right now, I've learned a few things, but I really can't do much because it's liquor,
Right.
tobacco, and different things of that nature. So this is my first step. Right now at American Foods, I'm into business, so the business there is going to allow me to pay tuition reimbursement for schooling I'm going through now. So once I get in business, I'm going to be involved in both companies.
what schooling are you
In WTC,
for?
for business.
For business.
Business management, yes.
Alderman Steuer?
Yeah, thank you, Chair. Thanks for coming in, Thomas, and your mother. I just wanted to ask, how long have you lived in Green Bay?
Since 2003.
2003. Okay, just because I noticed that you had these issues in 2006, 7, 8, and 10. Were you working at that time?
No, I wasn't. I did. I began working in 2010 at Goodwill on the east side because I needed work history, so I made an effort, but I never worked.
So, yeah, I was going to ask you that. So, you were a young man at the time in 2003 when you moved here?
Yes.
Okay. I think that was my main question. I just wanted to know if you had been working at all at that time, and it seems like you're busy now, so that
Yeah.
takes some precedence.
I use some of that negative energy to positive, man. I really can't keep prison and everything. That lifestyle has turned to an old man's retirement home, and I don't want to be one of those statistics any longer. I know my attitude is so different nowadays. I like talking to you guys now. I feel kind of comfortable, but I deal with the government every day. I just want a chance. That's all. And I could plead my case over and over, but my actions speak for itself. I made a drastic change in this community. I volunteer at the Kroc Center. I do things for my children more. I attend Kingdom Agenda Church. I mean, my mom's here now. I have to do the right thing for my mom.
How old are your children?
My children, I have an 8-year-old and a 7-year-old.
Okay.
Anything else, Alderman Steuer?
I think that's it.
Any other questions? Alderman Dwayne?
Not really a question for you, but I do know Tom from Pit Row. He's the manager, and he hires only the best. And I also know Cindy, because I stop in there to get my coffee and all that.
Yes.
And she also is a very good hire. So, that being said, I'm okay with passing this.
Any other questions for Mr. Davis? Anything else you wanted to add?
No.
All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Well, without objection, we'll return back up here and discuss it.
Tim,
What are your wishes?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll
Motion
second.
By Alderman Dwayne, second by Alderman Scannell to approve. Discussion, Alderman Scannell?
The timeframe's a little tight. Usually like to see more space, but with that little space there is, it sounds like you've done a lot to really turn it around. Being involved in church, being involved with 2 jobs. So I think it's a tight space to fit our protocol of, you know, how we can give you a second chance, but I think you can squeeze in, so I'm all right with this.
Okay. Thank you, Alderman Scannell. Alderman Steuer?
I just want to say too, you know, you handled yourself very well here, and thanks for your mother coming in as well. Like I said, we do look at second chances. I do agree with Alderman Scannell in the sense that, you know, a lot of times we need some distance. But, you know, one thing that, it's like anything else, you know, when second chances are given, you know, we as a committee keep our eyes open too. So, you know, with that's a responsibility that we hand off to you. And we look at accountability and responsibility. So if you can maintain that, then we don't have to hear any other issues in the future. That's our goal. So I'm comfortable with that as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I thank your mother for coming here tonight, because I think.
Yes, because he's doing
You're-
good. I've been ill for quite a long time, and he's my only child, so he gets my water and do things. I would hate for him not to be able to make it to work or do, you know,
Yeah.
get a career.
In the
That's
4
the-
years,
Yes,
I think he's trying to follow your
yes, he is.
footprints, so.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Good luck
much.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's my young
All right.
man here.
Thank you. I guess I'll concur, all points were valid about the time frame. It has been 6 years, which is good. We usually look for maybe a little bit more. The letters from employers are excellent. You know, the fact that you were working full-time and part-time, the church, the volunteering, the children. Doesn't hurt to have your mom here.
Yeah.
I will follow up and call the parole officer
Yes.
just to check that out. So I will be doing that. Any other comments? Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
This goes to council. So there's 4 of us. We report to the rest of the council. There's 8 more aldermen. It's next Tuesday at 7. I would be there. It's in the room right next door. Just in case one of the other 8 have a question, you want to be there. Right?
and if they are there, you know, generally we'll make sure we can move
Yeah.
it forward.
Yeah, and if you're there, let us know. We can try and move it up the agenda so you don't have to sit through our 4 hours of talking. Randy?
Have a great day.
You wanted to stay till midnight, didn't you?
Motion to adjourn, anyone?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Adjourn, Dwayne, second. Scannell, in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys
Thank you.
so much.
You bet.
Did you need these letters?
Yeah, give them the letters back.
Okay.
Or should we? I'll bring them to council.
Okay, bring them
I'll
to
use
the-
for the record. Sure. Because I'll bring them to council.
Thank you so much.
So I
Yep.
have,
Y'all had to take my number down.
Take everybody.
You need to get in contact with me.
Thank you.
Well,
I've got to be on him.
Here,
You bet.
Yeah, you can
she'd
take
like
my
to
number.
take her number too.
Take my number.
Are you sure?
It's Phyllis Courtney,
Are you stopping
PHY.
at the other meetings, finance?
I'm
personnel?
not doing it. I'm there
not
to Phyllis Courtney. COURTNY. And my phone number is 920-264.
What are you doing? Going out there knocking on doors?
Not too much yet, just a little.
all right,
My
thank you.
will be done
Thank you for
soon,
giving me
and then I'll hit it heavy.
Thank you so much.
Did you see Chris's?
You got your list done?
I met him a few times.
that's my first round. I'm doing 4. That's my first of 4, Randy.
First of
You
four?
guys trying to say even?